guess I should take my phone. There we go. And in a second, it'll tell me live and make it so I can see it. So I got my convert command, which works great. Ehout wall is still bugging though. That's super interesting. Textures ehout wall is still coming up. Even though tutorial B, I mean, I literally just, oh, look, it's not newer than 426. Tutorial B.eqg is not exporting right. That's my issue. Where is it getting exported to? This should error that it's not there. See, EQG path set to .. tutorial B error. Bad argument, could not open specified path. So, we know this file is being loaded. Why is it being dumb? Let's see. It could be there's some like remnant data in there. What I might want to do is hit up EQG, make a new zone. Let's try that real quick. ddrive games, EQ tools, EQG zone importer. Just grab any variant of it. I don't care at this point. We're just... Okay. We're going to make a new archive and we're going to toss it into D drive or C drive source Damantia client ROF. And we're going to call it tutorial b.eqg. Save, overwrite. Okay. Close, run this. Loaded. Now, the other thing I'm going to do real quick is we're going to go back to tutorial B. I made meshes, right? You can see here, I made cube 1 and I made this region, which is supposed to be a PvP area, but it didn't work. And this is supposed to be lava, but that also didn't work. What I'm going to go ahead and do is take my lava cube, move it over, I don't know, X by like 1 or like -1. So we know that the closest to the center cube, that is my new, so let's go ahead and convert. Let's start up EQ game. All right. Oh, Zachary's not up anymore. Oh, I killed it. Derp. World is not that one. World zone. Why aren't you up yet? Did I? Oh, I killed, did I kill sequel as well? Yep. Oh, well, let's fix that. If we go into engine, I have a start batch file here. Now I can start world. Now I can start zone twice. And now we can log this out again. Go back to shortcut. Now I can log into my server. Okay, so the goal that I'm trying to figure out is cannot find tutorial B. What? Okay, well, what does tutorial B look like? It's only 1 kilobyte. It was supposed to be loaded with all this cool data now. I don't think it did though. We could use EQZip, open tutorial. Yeah, you can see it's empty. So my converter is failing to write. Why? It said it's, attempting to save, but never saved successfully. So I'm crashing on save for some reason. Good to know. Okay, so why am I crashing on save? Attempting to save. Error writing. Is it because, no, it's not open. Interesting. So it says attempting to save to path. The path looks correct. Error writing. These should be failing on failures, but it's not. Why? I'm not fully sure what's going on. 142, I failed. Oh, I have triple dots. I want. Notice that it's failing after conversion. Let's do this. Let's go to variant of, like, let's take the Azure tutorial B. Let's actually move over to tutorial A. Why not? Oh, the problem with tutorial A is it's gonna mess with all of my stuff. Okay, so we're replacing tutorial B. Oh, do you think this being open is fucking with it? That possibly could be it. Let's do another zone convert and see if we can. I still have it open. Tutorial B. Run convert. Yeah, see, it failed. Let's close this. Try again. No. Did I break something? Let's see. What would make it not save? Yeah, it just says attempting to save and fails. This was working before, wasn't it? This has been broken for a while, it looks like. Back here it worked. This was... Wow, this was a while ago. This is basically around the point I started running convert, What did I run before though? ../. Maybe my convert command fucked up and I didn't realize it for all this time. Let's try running the command directly. Fails. What about putting it to the same directory? I know that it doesn't exist right now, but we'll fix that. Tutorial B, copy to, what directory are we at? Tutorial B. It's still crashing. Okay. Do you think it's my conversion stuff? What I could do is just temporarily comment all this out. Doesn't matter. Huh. What did I break with? What? So this call is just dying. Yeah, so when I call this, it just dies. Let's figure out why save 2 is failing. Zone.write. What is zone.write? Tar equals tar data, active tar. But where is this from? Okay, attempting to save tur._mines tur to tutorial B. Attempting to save tur.zone tutorial B. And when this happens, the .zone file is just jacking up. Does the .zone file need to be copied? Because if you notice, in Lazarus, there is a .zone here. I wonder if I need to put this... No. Okay. Zone data is this info. By the way, where's my region and lights? This should be here. This doesn't fix what happened. Huh. So this is like silently panicking. Pretty sure this code is not available on this. Because zone is a registered... Yeah. Zone.write is this code. Excuse me. So that's going to add this data. It does a pop, then it gets lights. Lights has this many values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which if you notice, it starts at 0 and gets 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Why is this off? Let's look at this real quick. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it is the same number. I just screwed that up. Okay. Then it does header strings and delete speed, then return with a finish on the right. So why does this not work? Const error name is .zone. Name get field models. So models is tutorial name. Objects. This part is a little wonky, but whatever it is, it's fine. Then we got regions and lights, which we just added. Now, for some reason, though, when this loads, attempting to save with this function, it crashes. I can debug this actually pretty easily. Let's go back to EQZGI, go to properties, debugger, and we're going to put in here import tutorial B EQG and tutorial B.obj. And let's go ahead and run the debugger. And what did it do? It ran immediately. Why though? I don't understand why this doesn't come up on the immediate window. That's annoying. I wish it would, because that would be super nice. I think there's a option in C++ when you're debugging to attach to not fully sure though. All right, I'll be back in a little while. I got to go do some other stuff real fast, but this is my latest little conundrum is I got to make sure this is saving properly. Apparently I broke something on saving. So I need to debug that, figure out why. But if I can get this save to work, I'm actually going to comment these out real quick. I just want to see if this changes things. Yeah, save successfully. So the way I'm storing regions and lights is crashing it. So why? Is it region's fault? Yes. Is it light's fault? Yes. So just providing lights and regions is jacking it up. I wonder why. I should have this perfect. Let's go double check how this works. So we push, damn it, zone CPP. We push to, let's see. I'm getting a message, I gotta check that. Okay. You want to go to here, you'll notice it gets the field lights, and inside of lights, it's considered an object. Is the length of negative, I don't understand this object length. I don't understand how this works, but let's assume this works right. In fact, can we debug breakpoint on this when we run the debugger? What do you mean? I want you to debug. Unable to attach. Process is not running. Well, yeah, because not on right now. Whatever. So what we need to figure out is why is my region data bad? Let's try adding it manually real quick. So let's do like light equals bracket bracket name equals test. Right? And what this should do is save successfully. It does. So it's fine with this format. Now when we go to my light equals bracket. I'm using table insert. Maybe table insert isn't doing what I think it does. Append to table Lua. Lua object add property value or key value. I don't know how to do that. What their terminology is, but let's see if I can figure this out. So you have app user is squiggly bracket, right? Then you have is this considered an object? Is this object attributes? A equals bracket. A bracket key. So can I go like lights line number? And then equals all this junk? Does this change how lights work? Uh, 84. Still erroring. So why? How the hell am I supposed to? Okay, let's get back into loop. T is a set of key values with foo equals bar and 1, 2, 3 equals 4, 5, 6. So if we go back to here, we start a new class, and in the class we are setting this is done in lights, right? So zone data lights, data insert, unnamed. So this is totally right. Because if data, then do all this crap. Data list to number list.cap. List is data is new. New is a empty class for copying. And then what about data lights field? Data is based on light. Light is an action on the position. Light has fields. Fields is, where the fuck is fields from? It's fields. If light, then fields. Fields is this shit. Okay. Name is fields name. Fields, 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 fields. I pairs lights name. Insert into data name unnamed. So from what I can tell, I'm doing everything right. How does this not work? Or what am I supposed to do to make this work? Okay, so we have an issue with in main command, I am trying to insert lights. And if I do lights equals bracket bracket name equals test, it works fine. Lights is first set as an object, right? Then we say table insert this. They're like a printf in what does this print out? If we go back to command prompt, attempt to concatenate a table value. This is line 19. Well, it's really the earlier error. Well, for fun, we'll add this real quick. Just a quick dump function. And we're going to just go ahead and run dump. Okay, so start bracket 1 equals, and then there's a bunch of data. How is this supposed to display? One equals, and then there's a squiggly bracket. Yes. Y, X, Z, radius, B, G, R, 2. That looks perfectly fine in my book. Why is this not considered right? In region data looks fine too. So zone data has models, which is turname. Turname is set year. That's just a key value pair. There's not an actual table in that one. Lights is a table, and you can see I'm setting it right there. Do you think it's the naming convention? Let's try that real fast. That's an easier fix. Okay, so we have light data. Nope, it errors. Let's do this. Table.insert to light data, a new entry with name of test. Okay, then we're going to cut this, go back in here, and it saves successfully. So what is the difference between that and this? Obviously I have more entries. So let's do that. X1, Y2, Z3, R1, G2, B3, radius 4. And it's perfectly happy with that. Do you think it's because of these lines not being converted back to integers? Lua float conversion. String to number Lua. Is it just like bracketed in number? To number. Okay. Let's try that. To number. Okay. Now we can take this out. Light data is now fixed. Let's see if it runs. Nope. Ugh. I don't even know. What am I missing? Let's do a comparison real quick. We're gonna take my light data that I just put some work into and undo it all. And what we're gonna do is say log write dump light data, and then we're gonna dump it again here. And let's see if this fixes the difference, or we cannot spot any differences. Okay, so this is the original. We have 1 equals y, 2, 1 over whatever, right? Now if you look at mine, for like 4, y equals 0.0, x equals 0.001. That's probably your issue. Oh, I have my alignments wrong. That explains it. I did not notice that. Okay, so let's review this. Why are we getting it misaligned? So x equals light? How is that happening? Let's go look at the raw text file real quick. Inside of here we have light. And you can see 0 is point. So it should be taking the name. It does. Then X, Y, Z. Yeah, okay, so that looks good. So now we go into my Lua. So I'm taking name equals lines 0. Do you think it's because, like, wait, does name display at all? Oop, wrong one. Name displays as X. And name is not listed. So what it might just be is this. Uh, 101 fails because there's too many brackets. Y, X, and name equals, okay, this is the reason. I didn't realize that the index starts at 0. 2, 5, 8, 9, 6, 3, 4, 7, 10. Okay, so now we go back to regions, pop that in, and we are succeeding. We can take out my little dump thing. And we now are converting properly. Finally. Okay, so with that done, let's go back to ROF2. And let's find out if this is going to load right and we get region data and light data. That would be amazing. Skeptical, but we'll see. All right. Anything else? Tutorial B. Ooh, this is normal tutorial B. I think I'm... Okay, I know why. It's because I tweaked things while I was figuring this out. And what I did is I put it... Well, I thought I put it so that tutorial B was there. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. Or more specifically, let's just run convert, go full circle. And now we could also take out this. So now in theory, walking over here is a PvP region, and this should be lava. And of course it's not. There's nothing happening here. The light data looks bad. So I don't even know if the region data got loaded or not. I can kind of verify that with EQZip. But now we at least are in theory loading this data. So tutorial B. I need to go back to here. You know, the zone import actually will tell us. We open. There we go. Light, 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 region. That looks perfect, actually. Let's open up an existing EQG real quick. Like, what's a zone that we know works? I mean, let's do tutorial. No, let's do tutorial A. Go to, there's no zone lines on that. What's a zone that has an EQG that does have zone lines? Let's do like, I don't think Stratos works. Let's do Plane of Knowledge. Or Justice. No, those are S3Ds. Where's an EQG file? Proving Grounds, MPG. Okay. MPG does have zone lines. Let's toss that here. Let's open you up. Notice that the region in light data is not loading. The models do. Triangles do. Oops, hitting council's bad. Apparently it crashes it. Or at least it's frozen. Yep, it crashes it. Trying to think, what else could I do to possibly fix this? And notice this, we have materials with various bit flags. And I don't know all these flags. That's something I would love to. I think OpenZone might have those, but on the triangle, which allows you to sags. They keep talking about it, but they never actually figured it out, did they? Went ahead and did this, added a new tab called Object Data, flags by the logical divisions, edit flags for only a certain materials, better flag triangle editor. But see, I don't want a triangle editor. I want it to know the flags, because when it imports, we can define each triangle maybe. So then again, I don't have to do it in an editor, I can do it in Blender. But they stopped talking about it at this point. There's a bunch of properties that I need to teach Blender. What I'll probably do to make that work is inside of, what is that field called? Custom properties. I'll probably add a bunch of new ones for each flag type as we learn them, so that, you know, you can set it transparent or, you know, not collidable. Because you can see here, like 18, 20. Maybe I should add secrets on that. I think first I'll talk to OpenZone, because I bet one of the flags is like animation for lava. I hate that they don't index their materials, but I could also export a zone. Let's do that real quick. We're going to put it in like, I think exporting converts it to OBJ. I forget. So in my documents, there is now proving grounds. Shit, where did it go? I thought I exported. Yeah. Wait, I exported you and now I don't see it. Oh, I put it in downloads. So what I can do is start up another copy of Blender. Import the OBJ that defined, which was in downloads, proving grounds, open this guy. Okay, let's go ahead and render it. Let's add a modifier to rotate. Is there a way to do that easily? Honestly, I'm just going to hit rotate 90 and then shift this, teleport somewhere. MPG, I don't know if it has any like super special properties. Like, I don't think there's light, water, stuff like that in this zone. I mean, I know there's region data though. Speaking of, did regions ever get loaded? No. Fail. Man, what's a EQG zone that has... I mean, ultimately, I get material data on everything. So let's take a zone I know has water and a zone line like Crushbone. That's a classic, right? So let's take Crushbone. Let's copy it into ROF. Look at the materials. Notice this is in triangles, actually. Yep, I'll be there. So now we're going to export this zone again into like downloads. We're going to call it Crushbone. Okay. And then we're going to go back to Blender. We're going to delete this. We're going to import a new object of Crushbone. And the reason I'm doing all this is I'm trying to... Man. Okay, so we need to rotate you by 90 degrees. Where the hell are you? Like, it put me in a weird spot. Alright, now we can maybe find it. Where is 0, 0? There it is. Oof. Okay. We need to take off that rendering. Okay, where am I? This is Crushbone? Yeah, this is Crushbone. So rotating at 90 was not right. What are we oriented like? We have it like a 90 degree, so negative 90. Where's this putting us? What is the orientation of this? All the textures didn't export, did they? They did, it didn't do it right. Yeah, see, there's all the textures. If I select any object, let's go to face mode. Let's select this triangle. Let's go to materials. This is material 4. Why is dark crush not being found? Or maybe it is, but they're all being reflective. I seem to be upside down. Let's fix that. So, rotate 180 degrees. We're getting better. Rotate 90. I guess adding a 45 is about right. Where the heck are we? So this, I think we're upside down. So let's rotate 180 again. Let's rotate another 45. Man. So let's just rotate it by hand, maybe. Because I don't really care about its orientation too much. I just want to see the zone. All right. So the water is likely here. Material 4. Clove grass. No. Grass, crush. What is the texture called for water? Crush fall. It's a pretty dark matte crush sky. Where are we? Can't quite recognize stuff. Okay, so there's one of the objects. There's going to be a, okay, I know where we're at. Water is going to be over in these little crevices. This is water, right? Yeah, river 1. So what is this triangle? River 1. It doesn't actually tell you. But I mean, we could take this general location. Oh man. Yeah, this is actually really hard. All this bit data though. Yep, thanks. Let's just scroll through it real fast. Holy shit, let's scroll through it really fast. Material 0, material 1. Jesus. It's like pure luck if you'll even find another material type that has like the water flag and stuff. I mean, I can mass edit it. It's not like it's going to be hard to figure out. In fact, OpenZone probably has it better. I'll mess with this, but I'm going to take off. I got to go eat dinner. So if you've been watching, thanks, and have a good one. I'm just going to be continuing